Well, as we approach the end of the calendar year, annual enrollment season for healthcare is in full swing. Many are facing the pressure of selecting health plans best fit for them and their family. Now, new data from Fidelity shows that while all generations say healthcare is a top benefit, many young people feel overwhelmed when it comes to annual enrollment, and I can attest to that. Joining us this morning to share some of our guidance is Ryan Victorin with Fidelity Investments. And Ryan, good morning to you, and thanks for being here with us.
Good morning on your end, too. I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, well, let's get right into this. Let's talk about this. Why do so many Americans feel stressed during annual enrollment? I know I do, and I've done it a ton of times.
Yeah, I mean, the cost of healthcare just continues to rise, which adds to the stress. And we know choosing a health plan that's right for you and your family can be difficult. And in fact, more than half of the people in our survey said they feel either overwhelmed or discouraged when it comes to annual enrollment. And interestingly, while women and younger generations say they're overwhelmed, older generations tend to feel more discouraged about the process in choosing their health benefits.
Yeah. Well, can you break down some of those different plans for us just to give us an idea?
Yeah, absolutely. And when it comes to the generation and some of the differences, everyone is focused on their physical health. But younger generations rank mental health as a bigger concern than older generations do. And our study also found that 1 in 5 boomers say affording healthcare in retirement is a top concern, which makes total sense given the average retiree could spend more than $150,000 on healthcare in retirement. And then when it comes to women, longevity always comes into play, which is why the average woman will spend even more than that in retirement. But the good news is Americans are seeking help when it comes to benefit decisions, including from their employer, which we really love to see.
Yeah, and it's good that the conversation is open. We're talking about this. Well, what about the cost of healthcare? That's a big factor here. How can people stay on top of their healthcare expenses?
Yeah, I have a few steps for you. And it might help put you in a little bit of a stronger financial footing, especially during that open enrollment process. The first most people are familiar with, which is research the healthcare options like premiums, deductibles, and out-of-pocket maximums. But also try to investigate what preventative care benefits may be offered to you, including things like mental and physical health support, which might even be low or no cost to you at all. And then lastly, for those that have a high deductible plan, you also have access to something called a health savings account, or otherwise known as an HSA. And this is something our study finds about half of Americans are actually unfamiliar with.
That is true. I didn't know about that till some years ago, but happy to have found it. Now, where can people get resources to help them make these critical decisions about their health plan benefits?
Yeah, so people can go to fidelity.com/health savings account for more information.
All right. Well, Ryan Victorin with Fidelity Investments, we thank you so much for talking about this issue and alleviating some of the stress today.
Thanks a lot. Take care.